There are multiple things worth pointing out here. First of all, listen to Bowser Jr. when he gets hit. Second is that that's his own father hitting him. Someone called Child Protective Services on this man. Not only for crushing him with the force of an entire castle, but also for making him the only real boss battle apart from himself. That's what I want to talk about, the boss battles, because they kind of suck when compared to the rest of the game, where the levels constantly introduce and make use of new mechanics, enemies and the gameplay changing batches. The Bowser Jr. boss fights kind of feel like an afterthought. Just a square room and some mild mechanical changes. It might as well just been a Koopaling fight again. Looking at them after finishing the game, I'm quite surprised that none of them used any of the transformation wonders where you became like a slime or a spike ball, etc. Anyway, Bowser Jr. had tons of wonder power at his disposal and he didn't do anything with it, so he is a certified fraud. Speaking of frauds, there's also this thing, if you can even call it a boss, because at most the fight is like 10 seconds long. But if this is a boss fight and airships from previous games also had unique fights who are considered bosses, then this also counts as a boss fight in my opinion, just not a very good one. It even has its own theme. I just want to mention that the only visible button on this machine is a self-destruct button. No turning it off, just blow it up or nothing else. But regardless, about the BBBB that's in every 2D Mario at this point, aesthetically, he's pretty cool. He's got the floating arms and head out of Donkey Kong Returns, yeah, however it's nice to have a Bowser final boss that isn't just Bowser, but big. I do think having to jump to the music to beat him is a good way to make the boss fight more fun, but I just can't see it as anything but somewhat underwhelming when I beat him first try without getting hit a single time. Rage stage more like snooze stage, am I right? Like he became a castle the size of multiple levels and that's the best he could do? Man. Disclaimer! I really like this game and I think it's very good, even if I don't think highly of the boss battles in this game. But these boss battles lead me to another small gripe I have with the game. One that's not that big and I might be alone in, but I think the game is a bit too easy. The 4 and 5 star levels are perfect difficulty wise, especially when getting the 10 flower coins in my opinion. So I really just wish there were more of those. Of course you can't have them all the time, it's still just Mario, but I think some better boss fights and more of those levels would be nice to have. So in a future Mario game or God forbid DLC, I would just like more of that. Anyway, bye.